Good morning, everybody. Mike Vaki, Princetontrader.com, here for ntmarkets.com with your Friday morning pre-market webcast. Okay, what have we been talking about? We've been talking about floors in the market. We've been talking about pullbacks as creating the next floor for a move higher. That's what yesterday's discussion was about. So what did we do? We pulled back to 60, 59.60, and we made a floor with the prior day low. It was actually the first time that we had traded below the prior day low, so 62 to 59.25, and it bounced from that area. It was a slow start, but it never really looked back. Once it got through the middle of the day, we had a small retrace. What I've been telling my subscribers is very simple. It's just a variation it's just not a variation, but an expansion of what I tell you guys. Lower band, middle band, upper band. Upper band, middle band, lower band. Lower band, middle band, upper band. Why? Because that's how the mini likes to trade. We spend so much time making this process so much more complicated than it has to be. I've spent years doing nothing more than throwing things away that don't work. And we've got it down, well, me personally, I've got it down to about 5 things. And they're the only 5 things I need to do well, consistently well. And, the other people on our team have different things that they use, but we all follow the mantra of keeping it simple because we try to make trading hard. The trading community makes trading hard because it makes you think that you can't do it, and it makes you think that you need somebody else to do it for you, which I think is a colossally bad idea for many reasons. So, what has happened here? We did a floor at 13 to 15. We got a bounce. We needed to. We were 105 handles below the 45-day pivot. The first shot across the bow was blowing the 200-day exponential moving average. The real problem was when we lost and confirmed middle band support. When that happens, statistically, much more often than not, almost to the tune of 90%, you go and you do upper band. The how or the why doesn't matter. We spend so much time thinking about how or why something is happening in the market rather than paying attention to price. Don't do that. So what happened next? Monday morning, we did the pre-identified morning low down at the 50-day exponential moving average at 44s. And it bounced and it's never looked back. We confirmed it 60 to 62. And we traded as high as 2016.75 tonight because the Bank of Japan eased or did whatever it is they do, and the market liked it, and we ripped. So we're up, a little over 1% of the open. Now, the Bollinger Bandwidth is at 9.5. It is it's not blown out. The bands aren't blown out, but they're pretty close. And what that means is that this move to the upper band is much more likely to be a fadeable move versus a move that starts a band ride, okay? Back here, remember we were talking about tight bands into a band ride, and we got 9 days, 1 day off, 9 days down. That's not what's happening here. This is more of a reaction move up to the band. This is the kind of move to the band that people that think they know how to trade bands think every band move is. They think every band move is a reaction fade. It's not. That doesn't happen very often. Much more of them are the beginning of rides versus reaction fades. People that blind fade tight bands get murdered in this market, in any market. In this situation, however, we are coming up to touch bands that are already blown out. So we can ride a little bit higher. I expect 16 to get tested in the regular session. I don't think they're going to get away with making a high at 1 o'clock in the morning. The 13s were getting tested. So do I think that we collapse from here? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Do I think we pull back and find another floor? Yes. We've gone through middle band. We've tested it as support. We found another floor at 62, and we've made new highs, new all-time highs. the likelihood that we pull back and find the next floor is pretty good. So I was thinking 57s, 56, 57 would be the floor. It ended up being 59 to 62. Nothing's perfect. But we are still in buy the dip mode. But I am more inclined to fade this back a little bit and find the next floor to come in and do a dip buy. But just understand, we're making floors. We've done upper band. If I kept you from being short the last 2 or 3 weeks, I really hope I did. I really hope I did. Because staying on the right side of things, even to keep yourself out of trouble, is more important than being in the trade and making money. A lot of people, I would imagine, are waking up to no account this morning because they didn't use stops, because they didn't use proper risk management, because they decided to fight this move that shouldn't have been fought. Okay, everybody have a fantastic day. Follow us on Twitter at Princeton Trader. Check out the website, Princetontrader.com. Come check out the chat room. It's another great day in the chat room. Great group of people, a great team, and a team that is keeping people on the right side of the trade. And that's a pretty good feeling, for us personally, because we want to keep people out of trouble. Okay, everybody have a great day, great weekend. I'll be back Monday morning with another webcast. Trade 'em well.